हेलो एंड वेलकम गाइस, आप सबका स्वागत है और एक नए वीडियो के अंदर। तो आज इस वीडियो के अंदर हम लोग माफिया का स्टोरी जो है कंटिन्यू करने वाले। तो आपने अगर पिछला वीडियो नहीं देखा तो फटाफट से जाओ, ऊपर आई बटन पे मिल जाएगा। तो चलो यार, आज का वीडियो फटाफट से करते हैं स्टार्ट। तो गाइस यहाँ पे देख सकते हो, हमें बा के साथ बात ही करने जाना है। चलते हैं अंदर। अच्छा, यहाँ पे नहीं है, कहीं और जाना है हमें बातें करने। कार को, ये कार टट्टी है साला, इसको लेते हैं। तो बार्क भैया अब यहाँ पे रहने लगे।
I'll not leave
ओहो,
thee,
ऐसा
thy
टाइम तो छोड़ दो जब
lone one,
बिना पी के बात करें।
to pine on the stem. Since the lonely are sleeping, go sleep there with him.
आ गया अपना लिंकन भैया।
You already finished with Barbieri?
Barbieri? No. By a long shot. Already told you. Die slow. As for you, show up like Lazarus himself. And I'm thinking of myself. This jockey bastard is either one of the luckiest sons of bitches that's ever lived, or the kind of man that invites rotten damn luck. So goddamn sure it was the latter. I have to admit, I was wrong about you.
You can thank me by calling me by my name.
Die. Lincoln it is, then. It was funny. Things get taken from us. We convince ourselves we have to go out and inflict the pain on someone else. A little mend what's busted up inside of us. But it doesn't, does it? No.
It done.
Spent my entire goddamn life scratching and clawing at anyone who came along. Even if they were there to help. Look where it fucking got me. It's the sense changing.
Only a forward.
Only way is forward.
Now that Irish Point is back under your control, I'm gonna need you to bring in as much money as you can. Going after Marcano ain't gonna be cheap.
And I imagine you'll be wanting your cut of the proceeds.
That's right.
Can't say I'm a fan of someone looming over me. But a deal's a deal. I asked Nikki to manage those moonshine runs, but she can't bring them all on her own. That liquor hauls in a fair amount. We'll talk to her. She's around here somewhere if she ain't out quail hunting.
Quail ain't in season.
Oh, for her kind, it's always in season. Now. Oh, you'll excuse me. Oh, I have to go to see Mr. Barbieri. He's probably getting a little lonely. Lonely. explosions at the salvage yard? Shit's getting
टॉक टू
out of
निक्की।
control.
तो कार में बैठते हैं। अच्छा हमें यहाँ पे एक्टिव करना पड़ेगा बात करने के लिए निक्की से।
Look at that crazy ass. That don't look good. Everybody get!
चलो यहाँ पे हमने गन को बदल लिया है और निक्की ऊपर मिलेगा हमें। चलते हैं ऊपर। तो निक्की हमें जो है यहाँ पे मिलेगा। चलते हैं अंदर। ये देखो फाइल सजा रहा है।
My old man used to be whip smart. If anyone tried to pull some shit on him, he saw it coming a mile away. Now, fuck. Now he barely knows the goddamn day of the week.
Said you could use some help.
Some of our boys are down the bayou. She could get the shine from them and bring it back. It'd make my life a lot easier.
Bayou ain't exactly my favorite place in the world.
Come on now, the redneck assholes that live down there just love it when black folks drop by for a visit. Ain't been time for small talk, but where you at with all this?
All I really want is for everything to go back the way that it was. For Vietnam, for that night. Back when everything felt,
Normal?
at least our version of it anyway.
We are the righteously fucked. Danny. Was he in any pain? Did he suffer?
Don't. Ain't nothing good coming from that.
Who says I need good to come from it?
Georgie shot him in the head. Looked like he went pretty quick. God damn it.
I hate this fucking town.
I better go.
Yeah. Okay. Lincoln. Just because Bobby Ever's dead doesn't necessarily mean this neighborhood is firmly in our control. If he's still got any men hanging around, you should think about clearing them out.
ओके तो ये एरिया जो है पूरा जो है क्लियर हो चुका है, देख सकते हो। तो हमें जो है वापस हमें यहाँ पे पहुँचना है जहाँ पे हम लोग वीटो से जो है मिलेंगे। तो चलते हैं यहाँ से। तो हम लोग आ गए उसी मॉडल के सामने और यहाँ से हमें वीटो को जो है पिकअप करना है। चलते हैं।
Who we shooting?
Didn't you hear? We're about to find ourselves in the middle of a race war.
I've seen you shoot. I think I'll be alright.
Hey, with this fucking rifle, I'm Wild Bill Hickok. So, how's the Padre handling all this? You know, the bloody path of mayhem and revenge you've embarked upon?
Still not happy about it. Thinks you're most likely the devil.
You know, I had a look at his service record. Oh, settle down. I was just curious. He was a medic, but he saw action at Klimbaugh with the 614th. He was credited with taking out 2 Kraut tanks on top of the 16 men he shot. A lot of killing for a would-be priest.
That was different. It was during a war.
And this isn't? Look, I'm just saying, we didn't win that war by worrying about hurting someone's feelings. We won it by bombing the Krauts and Nips back to the Stone Age. Padre'd be wise to remember that.
Yeah, maybe. I'll catch you later.
You're not still sore about me looking into the Padre, are you? Don't tell me you weren't at least a little curious.
Okay.
The man
Vito
himself,
भैया को।
Mr. Vito Scaletta.
You gotta be shitting me.
Last couple months have been pretty tough on old Vito. Sal's always hated him. Thought he was a mole for the commission, but he couldn't do anything about it because Vito's made. After the heist, Sal refused to pay Vito his cut, and then he put the clamps on him. He's been trying to limit Vito's ability to pay what's owed.
And if Scaletta can't kick up, the commissioner give Marcano permission to whack him.
The only reason that Vito is still above ground is because he has a couple off-the-record businesses. He's been using that money to pay Sal.
Gotta give Scaletta credit. Pretty goddamn tenacious.
He's lasted a lot longer than I thought he would, but the clock is ticking. A couple weeks ago, Sal sent in his nephew, a kid named Michael Greco, to help Vito run River Row. Greco's been using his guys to limit what Vito can do, where he can go. Once he has Vito completely boxed in, he'll make his move.
Scaletta has to know what Greco has planned. I'll pay him a visit. See if I can leverage this thing with Greco to bring Scaletta around to my way of thinking.
I'm sure he'll appreciate your concern.
तो हमें ग्रेको को पकड़ना पड़ेगा वीटो के लिए। हेड टू वीटो। निकलते ही यहाँ से फिर हम लोग पहुँच गए। ओहो, holy fuck, find Vito.
Any word about how it's going in there?
How do you think? Vito's taking his beating. Huh?
Spotted him! This way!
क्या बकचोदी चल रहा है क्या यहाँ पे?
You Negroes are great for target practice. Slip behind him. I got a bead on him from the side.
साले तुम बकचोदी बहुत चल रही है।
You can have him when I'm done.
He's picking us off!
Forget about me?
दीदी बोलते गाइस ये तो थॉमसन का बदलना पड़ेगा क्योंकि थॉमसन का वो उठा रहा है भाई।
We got ourselves a chaos!
Got another man! Get that stuff!
I'm hurt bad. Real bad.
He's throwing Molotov! Get your ass around him! This is the way you stop! Cover my ass! See it! You motherfuckers die first! We got ourselves a... Let's go down! Let's see you bleed red!
फ्री वीटो सही है।
Get behind something!
Easy.
Looks like I got here just in time, Vito.
Lincoln. How's this possible? I thought you were dead.
Bullet was deflected by my skull. Came out the back.
Talk about some goddamn luck.
Worst place to shoot a fella's in the forehead. Skull's harder than you think. Come on. We need to have a talk.
When I heard about what happened, I went to Marcano asking my cut right then and there. Figured if he fucked you and Sammy, I'd be next.
Yeah, I'm guessing he didn't go for it.
Said he wanted to wait for the heat to die down. Didn't want me running around, buying expensive shit, getting noticed. Like I'm some fucking amateur, never sat on a big score before. The money I fronted for the robbery was pretty much everything I put away. Didn't have enough to run, so I stayed. Commission wouldn't let him just kill me, so I figured I'd make that cocksucker jump through every hoop, make him prove I deserve to get whacked. Wasn't much, but it was something.
Heard he brought in his nephew to push you out.
A kid named Michael Greco. Nephew by marriage, not blood.
Sure did a number in here.
Yeah. They were looking to see what other rackets I was running. Like I'd leave a fucking paper trail in my office. Don't bother with that shit. Look, appreciate you getting me out of the freezer and all, but, what are you doing here?
Marcano deserves to pay for what he did, so I'm going after him. Him, his brothers, his lieutenants, all of them. I'm gonna need your help.
Look, pretty much whittled me down to nothing. I mean, this is it.
For now, maybe. Once I take back River Road from Greco, money will start coming in, it'll be a different story.
Also, we're partners now.
As long as you do what I say and give me what I want when I want.
So goodbye, Marcano, hello, Lincoln Clay.
It's either that or more of this. And next time, I won't be around to fish your ass out the freezer.
Nobody kills that scumbag but me. You bring me Greco, I'm in.
Okay.
About his rackets.
He took over the dock union and he's got a warehouse. He has a lot of valuable shit in there. You take both of them out, Greco's finished. A couple of my guys been keeping tabs on him. You should talk to them. They'll fill you in.
All right.
तो गाइस यहाँ पे मिशन कंप्लीट हुआ, वीटो अपने साथ ज्वाइन हुआ है, हमें ग्रेको को ढूंढना है और वीटो के हाथ पे डिलीवर करना है, बस ये है बातें। तो बस यहीं पे आज का वीडियो ख़त्म होता है और मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो पे। ये मिशन हम लोग अगले वीडियो पे करेंगे। बाय बाय गाइस।